Aries, hello, welcome back on my channel. And in case if you're new here, then hello, my name is Tarusha Saxena and I welcome you to my beautiful world of tarot. On this channel, my dear Aries, you are going to find weekly and monthly zodiac readings, of fun pick a card readings about your weekly upcoming weeks, your love, relationship, marriage, children, career, money, life, and so much more. So in case Aries, if these topics interest you, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon to receive notifications about my upcoming videos. Also, disclaimers that this video is absolutely general upcoming month zodiac reading for Aries. In case if it does not resonate with you, then do not forget to check out my other zodiac weekly readings as per your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Also, Aries, these are timeless readings, all right? So, you, my dear friend, will come across this reading only when you're meant to watch it, all right? Irrespective of date, month, time, and year. All right, my beautiful friend, let's see what's in store for Aries for this month. Let us see what's in store for Aries for this month. So though I'm doing this for August 2020 Aries, but you, my dear friend, will come across when this reading is meant for you. All right, so let's see what is in store for my beautiful friends. Aries, King of Cups. King of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. Something is coming to you very, very soon. Six of Sword. Okay, something is coming in your life and you're like getting very, very close very soon. Again, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Swords. I feel like shuffling. So it is all swords and wands. It is all swords and wands. What's up, Aries? What's up? The Magician, whoa. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Wow. This spread is very interesting. This spread is very, very, very interesting. Okay, let's see. The overall energy for you is the Page of Wands. Your work is stressing you, my dear friend. Your work is stressing you. Why are you stressed about your work? Why are you stressed about your work? You shouldn't be stressed about your work. I don't know why I'm shuffling this, but anyways. Okay. So, Aries. All right. So, let's get started, okay? This is the general reading for your upcoming month, which is August 2020. However, you're going to get through this video whenever you're meant to watch it, all right, my dear friend, irrespective of date, month, time, and year. Let's go ahead. So the overall energy for you, my dear friend, over here is the Page of Wands, which is a very beautiful energy because this is a very creative person who admires the work that he does, and he knows that the work that he has done or whatever he does it with all his heart and honesty and a lot of hard work. And then he, of course, he feels he knows the worth of the work that he does. All right, very beautiful energy, passionate about his work, very creative person. Of course, yes, the King of Cups definitely shows that he's very, very passionate about the work that he does. All right. I definitely see the Knight of Swords, and that kind of shows that, pretty recently you've kind of, come to a decision about your work. Some kind of decision is what you are, you had decided that this is, you were kind of reaching some kind of decision, and you started walking towards it. All right, you started working towards it. You There was some kind of project which was there in your life. All right, there is some kind of project which is there in your life. All right, and you've done all kind of hard work, but now you kind of seeing situations where things are getting stuck. You are getting obstacles and obstructions on the way to completing this project. All right, it almost came close to completion, but then there are last minute delays happening, and things are not moving forward. All right, and now you're kind of again getting back into that mode of kind of contemplation, where you're kind of blaming yourself that did I do something wrong? I don't think you did anything wrong, my dear friend. You did not do anything wrong. I think that you have really done your work in 100% honesty. Whatever you could have done, whatever was in your capacity, you have done everything right. All right. It's time for you. You've worked very hard. Sometimes we need to leave things to the universe and God to and time to let things happen in their own time. You have done your hard work, all right. With this nine of wands, it definitely shows that you have really done your hard work, and there was nothing more that you could have done in this. So you have done your hard work, and now you just need to relax, all right. Relax, rejuvenate, reconnect with yourself, take some time, take some rest, and then let things take their own course. Because, my dear friend, once you rejuvenate yourself, once you reconnect with yourself, you will recharge yourself. Because right now, in making this work happen, all right, you have totally exhausted yourself, all right, emotionally, mentally, physically, you've totally exhausted, all right. And more than you've kind of totally exhausted yourself, and now it is time for you to kind of recharge yourself, which you are doing. Because once you recharge yourself, what will happen is that you will again gain the power of get things moving, all right. You will again have the power to get things moving. You will have the power of creating, things and opportunities out of the blue, like magic, like a magician, all right. So you need to be your creative best, and in energy wise, you need to be really energetic so that you can make things moving, all right. And it is only then that you are going to get some ideas, and that is when you are going to fetch some kind of results out of your whole situation and hard work. And only if so the thing is that this situation over here right now, where you are, it is in your hands whether you want to land up over here, become a magically attract and manifest your reality, or to succumb to your situation and end up just being overstressed, all right. So you are here right now. You're here right now. You need to recharge yourself and decide whether you want to be continue being stressed, or you want to change your reality and manifest what you want to manifest. So this particular reading is very, very clearly telling me that you have the power in your hands. Okay, you definitely have the power in your hands, because you have a very beautiful energy within you, all right. And you know your work really brilliantly, all right. So you have the power to change your reality, which may, whatever reality it may be in the coming future, it is in your hands, all right. So do not get succumbed by the situation that last minute hindrances are coming. They happen, especially a lot of things which we really want very desperately from the core of our heart to happen, all right. Those things, they never come to us easy, all right. We have to be patient. Things will come to us only when they're meant to come to us, like this reading will come to you only when you're meant to watch it, all right. Let's see what messages do your angels and ancestors have for you. Let's see what messages does your ancestors have for Aries. What messages does Aries ancestors have for them? Aries, all right. Your ancestors want to tell you, choose your path. Choose your path. How beautiful. I was telling you, all right, that you are here. You're here, and you need to decide that once you do meditation, where do you want to land up? Do you want to land up here, or if you want to land up here? So you are here. By doing this, you want to land up here or here. Where do you want to land up? You need to choose. You, my dear friend, need to choose your path, all right. You need to choose your path is the first guidance from your ancestors. You need to choose your path. Okay, both of them want to come out, all right. So let's see this one. It says drop your shields. Absolutely drop your shields. So in order to create, so if you want to create something new, you really need to drop your protection. You need to take some kind of risk. So if you have not been taking any risks in these in this entire work, then you need to take some risk. Protection guardian, drop your shields. You should know that your ancestors and angels are protecting you. You have your protective guardian, you have your protection guardian with you, protecting you. So you drop your shields so that they come and protect you, because they are going to give you the powers of this magician to create the reality that you have been wanting to create, all right. The last card is stay rooted and grounded. How beautiful, all right. How beautiful. They're saying that you need to stay rooted and grounded, because you have the power to manifest. You have the power to manifest, all right. And manifest, with manifestation you get connected to the cosmos, so that your mind does not get diverted. You need to also stay grounded and rooted, all right? And this meditation is going to keep you grounded and rooted. This introspection is going to keep you grounded and rooted. Otherwise, you're going to get stressed and blow up your head, all right? So that is the reason why when your crown chakra is getting bigger and bigger, become, or when your head is becoming bigger and bigger because of overstress and overthinking, overwhelming feelings, you need to ground yourself and root yourself so that you can calm down, you can relax, so that you can create your own reality, so that you can create a better future for yourself. So these were the messages from your angels and your ancestors, and the overall reading for your upcoming month of August. I wish you all the best. You know what you need to do, so do take care. And I until I see you in my next video, do take very, very good care of yourself. Stay home and stay safe, my dear Aries. Bye bye.